Hello, Internet. Bonsoir, Internet. Just as I said that, there was a huge thunderclap outside. Maybe I shouldn't be shooting a video. My name is Jude Dickey, and I'm stealing an idea from Mike Ward, who I don't think he has a patent, so fuck him. It's called Druntalk. So sue me if you want, Mike. I think you're in Europe, and they don't even have internet in Europe. Where I drink and talk. Tonight's Drunk Talk is brought to you by Rickard's Dark, which is a Molson beer, but it's actually pretty good, I hate to say. So Steve Huff suggested on the internet that I do this in Fringlish, which is, if you don't know, is French and English. Fringlish. Et je trouve que c'est une excellente idée. C'est vraiment une très mauvaise idée parce que là, les anglophones qui regardaient ont dit pfff, je regarde pas ça. Puis les francophones qui viennent juste de commencer à regarder, ils vont dire ça me tente pas. So yeah, so on Drunk Talk I drink, I talk, and the only reason I'm doing this is I had a really weird flashback a couple hours ago, and I've been thinking about it ever since, wherein, with my radio voice, I lived in Australia about 10 years ago, a little more than 10 years ago. I was there for a year. And when I was living in Perth, I got to a point where I had $5 in my pocket for 2 weeks. Donc j'ai commencé à paniquer un petit peu. Et j'ai pris, je regardais, j'ai pris le premier travail qui s'est offert à moi, qui était dans le sud de l'Australie du Ouest, une petite ville. There was, I think, 6,000 people living in this town. It's called Mount Barker. So I got a job at what the Australians call a bottle-o, which is a bottle shop, une SAQ. Et moi, la SAQ dans laquelle je travaillais, c'était un drive-thru. C'est pas mal bilingue, ça. Ça fait que tu pouvais passer dans ta voiture, ton pick-up, a lot of pickups in Australia, so pickups drive through, and you just walk out and put the beer in the car, and so you've got a lot of really drunk people driving through and just stopping in. It was a very surreal experience. C'est vraiment bizarre, Mount Barker. Si jamais vous pouvez vous rendre là, faites-le. So one night I was working, and I was drunk, because when you work in a bottle shop you kind of drink, and there was a pub right next door where, in a town of about 6,000 people, I'd say there were probably 5,984 alcoholics. So everyone came through the bottle shop. C'était pas beau. J'imagine c'est la version australienne de Chibougamau. Je sais pas pourquoi je suis jamais allé à Chibougamau. Si vous venez de Chibougamau, je m'excuse, mais la vision que j'ai de Chibougamau, c'est pas beau. And I heard this noise. I heard somebody went psst, and I looked around. There was nobody in the bottle shop. Psst. So then I went to the big double sliding door at the front, and there was a Joey standing there, right in the middle of the drive-thru. Un Joey, pour des gens qui sont pas zoologiques, ou qui n'aiment pas la zoologie finalement, un Joey, c'est un bébé kangaroo. Informative and ridiculous. So I looked around and I didn't see anyone, and then I heard, "Jude, come here." And I started freaking out a tiny bit. Il y a un kangourou qui me parle. Qu'est-ce que je fais? and it, it went, "Psst, Chew, come here," again. So I walked over, as one does when a kangaroo starts talking to you. And then I just said, "This is strange." I'm turning around. Et quand je rentrais dans le bottle shop, j'ai entendu, "Hey, come back." J'ai fait, c'est quoi là? Pourquoi ce kangourou me parle? Genre de question que tu ne vas pas souvent avoir la chance de te poser dans la vie. So I went back, and then I just heard this hysterical laughter. And there was this woman who lived down the street who took in sick and injured kangaroos, and she had this Joey. And she was walking by, she saw that I was working, and she said, "I'm going to play a little prank on this Canadian guy." And she laughed like I have rarely seen anybody laugh. She was hiding in the bushes, et je pouvais pas la voir du tout. C'est vraiment bizarre de mélanger l'anglais et le français. I couldn't see her at all. And yeah, she laughed like I've never seen anyone laugh before. It was a thing of beauty. And, you know, for a 5-minute period in my life, I thought a kangaroo was talking to me, and that's pretty good. In my book. I don't know. Bonsoir. Auf Wiedersehen. Ciao. Ciao.